Now, the first car to ever cross the 150 mph threshold has returned to West Wales Beach, where it broke the record 100 years ago. The iconic 1923 Sunbeam 350 horsepower, better known as Bluebird, secured the world land speed record on Pendine sands on this day in 1925. Today, a special event was held there to celebrate the centenary. We sent Mike Griffiths along.
Back on the beach, where it made motoring history. Bluebird might be driving at a fraction of its legendary top speed, but you'd hear no complaints from its many admirers gathered here today.
7 miles, dead flat sand, hard packed sand, absolutely perfect. What was needed to do 150 miles an hour 100 years ago today, and that's why we've got the car here to actually celebrate its centenary. Malcolm Campbell managed to take this car 156 miles an hour one way and just over 150 the other way, averaging 150 miles an hour. First car in the world to do that.
You could feel the kind of intake of breath from everybody here when the engine started running, even though it didn't go very fast. To experience it, to be in front of it, is amazing for people here.
Well, it's just raw power, and it took over 2,000 hours just on rebuilding the engine. So much work and passion, and it's just raw power. It just wants to go, and people connect with the history of it.
10 years ago, Bluebird made a triumphant return to Pendine, restored to working order for the 90th anniversary. A true labour of love for engineers at the National Motor Museum in Bewley.
Grandfather was surprised at the attention he was getting, and he suddenly became quite famous, and people were wanting to be the fastest man alive, and they had to beat my grandfather. And as soon as my grandfather's record got beaten, he thought, I want to get the record back, because he became almost obsessed by being the fastest man in a motor car initially, and then later on in a boat. 10 years ago, I was fortunate enough to be invited to drive the car on the beach here at Pendine. Only allowed to do about 50 miles an hour, but you really appreciated the size of the car, the restoration work that Bewley have done, and the task that my grandfather had of doing 150 miles an hour. And to do that with no seatbelt, a leather flying hat, goggles, +4s, a shirt and tie and a jumper.
Engineers here will tell you Bluebird's still capable of its old speed. Crowd control and the site's proximity to an MOD firing range meant that was out of the question today. But those who made the journey to witness it say they've had an unforgettable brush with history. Mike Griffiths, ITV News, Pendine Sands.